Welcome everyone to another day of bringing variety back to Darktide. In the recent update, Power Maul was given a rework, and this has to be like the 20th pass at this weapon, so let's see what's better now and what still needs to be worked on. I have two builds to show you, so let's get into it. There are some great changes in this balance pass. Let's start with the new heavy strike down added to the attack chain, and there are three ways to access the strike down, and I'll show you now. So the first way is after your first two lights, you can enter the heavy strike down. And you can repeat this chain. So doing the strike down repeats you to light 1. And you can just keep doing that continuously if I don't mess it up. Speaking of messing it up, this one is easy. It kind of feels weird to keep doing this chain. I think it still needs some adjusting. All right, and the second way to access this strike down, this heavy strike down, is after a push. So a lot of people could miss this one on the Power Maul, so I'm happy that I get to show it to you. So instead of doing a push attack, when you do a push attack, you just do this horizontal strike right here. But if you just push and then do a heavy, it will go into the strike down. And this strike down will be a lot more damage than your regular light strike down, so make sure you keep that in mind and use it when you need. A couple things, it's like you could, if you're running, for example, no pushover, you could use it like this. Stagger them, go right into that. And the third way to access the strike down is just by pressing special attack and holding heavy. All right. Another cool thing they added was after your two first lights, you go into light 3 and 4, and then it just chains the 3 and 4. So what they added in this one was after your light 3 and 4, when you continue the chain, you get a 10% attack speed increase in the chain. So keeping it going, there's a benefit to it. For the heavy attacks, they increased the chain times of the heavies, and they doubled the finesse modifier and raised the damage on pretty much every target for your heavy attacks. So the heavy attacks are pretty good now. Alright, let's now talk about the special attack of this weapon. The special attack now, it hits a lot wider of a radius, and the damage also increases farther in that radius, whereas the previous one, the center point of the explosion was mainly where the damage was dealt. But on this new significantly improved special, it's got wider impact and damage. As you can see, without anything modifying it, it's not that big and it's not that impactful, but if I switch builds here, and then I do it, you can see there's a big difference. All right, as you can see here, we got more of a mixed group. I'll show you the special now. Pretty good, pretty good. But so the real problem with this weapon, with this new special attack, is it has a 12-second cooldown. Pretty hefty. And how you know that this is back up, you will see a visual and a sound cue. I'll wait for it. There it is right there. And then you have it again. Sitting here, you think, oh, that's not that long. But I really think that the 12 seconds is crazy high for this. I think it should be 6 seconds. They should cut it in half. Because it really, on the highest levels of play, it's not doing insane amounts of damage. It's staggering a lot for sure, and it's doing decent damage to the single target, but it's really not enough, I think, to warrant a 12-second cooldown. Alright, as we can see, it does around half the health of a Crusher on Havoc, 40 breakpoints. Which isn't too bad. It isn't great either for a 12-second cooldown. I mean, think about what the Thunderhammer can do. And that doesn't have a cooldown. Alright, and to cap it off, we also have the push attack, which can chain into the heavies. You could do heavy light. But I just like doing heavy. You're gonna get more from this. Like on some builds, you can just do the chain light attack. If you don't feel like doing heavies, that works as well. So you do get that extra attack speed. Alright, and now onto the builds. Alright, and this weapon still has something really annoying on it, and that's the slide light attack. It goes into like, what is it, like light 3 or something. I don't know why it does this. If this sliding attack did an overhead, it would be much better. I really think that this is useless. I mean, I guess it does a little bit of stagger, but it kind of messes me up sometimes, and I dislike it. I hope you remove this. All right, so we have 2 builds today. Let's start off with the Power Maul, the AOE Burn Build. On the Power Maul, dumping defense, and we are running Flak and Carapace on this one. You can also run Flak and Unyielding. It's up to you. I brought the Rumbler in this build, so that is going to be a lot of our monster damage. Skull Crusher and Power Surge. So Skull Crusher is just amazing on this weapon. You should have Skull Crusher on anything. So, you know, the second one is up to you. You can choose. But Power Surge for this AoE build is amazing. Special attacks on armored enemies cause an additional shockwave. So it'll explode. And it also has extra explosion radius on the special attack, which is what we want. And then because we are running burn on this build, Rumbler is a great choice because it has a huge AoE and will also apply its explosion damage, so it'll apply the burn stacks. For Curios, pretty standard stuff. Run some revive speed, some stamina, combat ability, and gunner. All right, so for this build, we are a little bit hurting in points, so I didn't grab steady grip here. You can probably switch some things out if you want to grab this. Grab these 2 for our toughness. Box, because we are running the burn node on this build, which also applies to the box. So our Power Maul applies burn from the explosion, our Rumbler applies burn from the explosion, and our box will apply burn from the explosion. And we have 3 of them. This is why that this is good. Grab our 2 damage nodes here. So for this, because both of these builds are very frontline heavy, we want to be staggering everything, causing lots of disruption in the front line. Since we are going to be in the front line so heavy pushing in, I thought Focus Fighter was a good pick. You could also pick Pumped Up. I love Pumped Up, great node. And we are picking Loyal Protector, the taunt. I am picking Go Again here. If you want to maximize your damage with all the explosions, you can go damage. But if you're running like high Havocs, I really recommend going Go Again. It'll probably be worth it to have this up more often than not. All right, we come over here because we want our explosion radius. That's the big reason we come over here, to knock everything down like you saw in the examples, and then fire away, which adds our burn stack. So yeah, you might be thinking, well, why do this? It's just 2 burn stacks, and it's closer. It's 8, but this will pretty much annihilate any of the small horde enemies, and you don't have to worry about them when you're dealing with mixed, right? So knock everything over, and by the time that they get it back up, they'll most likely be dead, which is why this is so good. And when you are throwing boxes and rumblers and other stuff, stuff can add up. Come over here, beat them back. Perfect node to synergize with the Power Maul. So you're going to be doing a lot of heavy attacks with it. They have the most impact. They're going to knock things over. And then we have Strike Chew and our Bleed, Bone Breaker Aura. And since we were hurting on points, I would have loved to grab Bruiser, but I couldn't. Thought the 25 toughness node is definitely needed. Do not skip out on the 25 toughness. All right, here. So we come down here. I grab our damage resistance. These 2 we are going to talk about in a second, but let me finish off this. Heavy hitter. Of course, all our good damage, juicy damage is in this node. Our attack speed, toughness, damage reduction, and then impact. So this is probably one of the most important nodes on the tree for this build. You know, this impact is gonna let you stagger a lot of things, especially crushers, right? So you can stagger crushers out of their overhead, and I'm going to show you guys that. All right, so the node No Stopping Me removes the movement penalty on doing heavy attacks. So the reason why this is so important is because you can save your dodges. So if you move to the side, moving left or right, it's much less of a movement speed slowdown than going backwards. So while you're holding your heavies, instead of constantly dodging, you're going to be able to keep up kiting a lot longer. All right, now on to the impact build. So this is the Power Maul impact build. The changes that we made here on this screen was just with the Power Maul. We are running Opportunist instead of Power Surge for some extra rending. Moving on to the tree, we did get to grab Steady Grip with this one because we didn't have to go all the way down the side of the tree. We grabbed Slam instead for the extra impact and stamina regeneration. We got to grab Bruiser, and it's mostly the same here, but this is a more kiting heavy focus build. It's kind of like an alternative to running the shield. It'll do a little bit more damage than a shield, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, you're going to be able to control big groups of enemies very well with this. Is Power Maul good now? I think it's in an acceptable place. There's still some tweaks and changes that need to be done with it. Like, please lower that 12-second cooldown. It's not necessary. Please, Fetchark. But other than that, I think that damage is in a good place. I think that its impact is in a good place. But other than some of the chains feeling a little bit wonky, the weapon feels better. It feels smoother and faster. I think that the builds that we show in this video showcase the strengths of the Power Maul. It can be used as an alternative to the shield, or it can be used as a cool let's explode and stagger everything type build, like with the AOE Burn Build. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Check out my Twitch and Discord, which are below. And on Twitch right now, we are running drops, so if you want to get free cosmetics for Darktide, come and check out the stream. And our next video will be a veteran build, which we haven't done on the channel yet. I think you guys will enjoy that. I hope you guys have a lovely time playing Darktide this next week, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you so much for your support. Have a good day.
Blocks, passageways, alleys, tunnels.
Such heresy there is in this benighted place!
Proceed to the maintenance siding. The transit hub's just beyond.
Why is it my turn to go on this mission? It's always my turn!
Cross the void and be quick about it. We're falling behind.
Closing down! Crusher! Frag grenade! There's no call to make it showing.
charge. For the hole.
I've been protected, simpletons!
Like that! Rachel's gone quiet.
What's up, dude? No worries, I gotta mute Neil so I can hear you. Neil too loud. How you been, dude? What's going on? I'm sorry, I shut up. Wait, can I talk or am I interrupting? I don't want to interrupt. Oh, okay. Yes. Well, hopefully you did. I'm okay, man. I'm just chilling. I just smoked a little bit of a joint, and I saw you were in your Discord. About 20 minutes ago, I stopped and said hi, but you weren't there. 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, something like that. Oh, was it? Oh, okay. I thought it was like 10 at least, but oh well. I felt, man, I'm watching the stream. I felt like I've been watching it forever. It's just not that exciting of a stream. We're playing World War Z. Yeah, that's not really exciting of a game. I can't even play that game anymore. I have almost 3,000 hours and there's just nothing to do that I haven't done. They added some new frames, but to get them, you gotta do stuff I should have already had. Like, you have to kill 5,000 enemies with fire. I know I've done that in my 3,000 hours. Absolutely done that, yeah. I should have already had that achievement, but no, now you have to do it because they just added it. I'm gonna smoke some more of this joint here. I get it too, Jimmy. No, you're making a video, dude. What do you think? Never been mad at you for doing your thing, man. I could never be mad at anybody for doing their thing, honestly, you know? I mean, if I hate you to begin with, that might be a different story. But, like, I definitely have no hate towards you. Swim messaged me about an hour ago, asking if I wanted to do some Darktide, but I didn't notice it until like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. I messaged him back, but he must not be at his PC.
Don't be all day about it.
Shooter's gonna die!
I wish I had a new graphics card. I want my other screens to work so I can actually stream again. I miss streaming. Yeah, I have 3 screens, but only one of them works right now. The other ones just won't turn on if I plug them into the graphics card. I think it's the graphics card, I'm pretty sure. The power got shut off because they needed to change the outside boxes for the power company. When they turned the power back on, 2 of my screens never turned back on. I tried different cables and screens. Nothing seems to work except, so I'm thinking it's the graphics card. I haven't had another graphics card to try. I don't have an alternate graphics card to try. So I just have to buy a new graphics card and hope that that'll make all my screens work again. Hopefully I just plug them all in and they all turn back on and work the way it's fucking supposed to. It sucks so bad to stream on one screen. Because my chat is in a chat box that sometimes certain games like it's in always on or always on top, but sometimes even though you're in window borderless, it doesn't stick to the game. The mouse still clicks on the program. Do you know what I'm talking about? Well, sometimes when you're playing a game, you right click to shoot something, but you click on the program instead of instead of shooting, and it fucks you all up, and you end up dying because because you're streaming on one screen. Is my problem? Told me that outright. So, I mean, I'm just assuming I'm okay right now because of that. No, I gotta say, as far as online friends go, you and Swimmer are my two online movie and a half. You and Swimmer can chat about whatever, we can fucking game and just have a good time. It's cool to have drama-free friends, you know? Drama-free is like the big thing. You and Swim, you might have something going on in your life, but it's not a bunch of drama. It's not gonna bother me until I can't sleep or some shit like that. It's like, you got some problem and I can have to talk through it, but that's it, It's easily dealt with. Get my points from Neil. Gotta get my Neil points. Gotta get my Smashly points. Yeah, but not on the browser I have. I'm using Opera. There's no add-on for that. There's stuff in TV, but there's not an add-on for it. I hate collecting points. I would much rather them automatically be collected for me. Because I miss so many points because I don't actually click the button. Because I'll go watch a TV show while I have 2 streams open. But I'm watching a TV show in my living room. I'm not here every 10 minutes to click the 50 points, I miss out on med points. I would much rather have it be automatic, but there's no app. There's no app. There's no app for there is for the other browsers that I don't use. Swim was asking because he still needs to kill some captains for the event. I definitely need to kill captains. My game, yeah. Well, yeah. The captain for the event, yeah. There's just every time you get a captain, you get a bunch of plasma gunners. So I mean, they go hand in hand. So I mean, you might as well call them together. So, but yeah, you gotta kill the captains to get the frame or whatever. I don't even care about the frame. There's so many fucking frames in that game. Okay, in Vermintide, people complain they didn't make enough frames. In this game, there's too many frames. There's so many frames that are for absolutely stupid reasons that nobody knows why you have one frame. It's just a cool frame. Somebody's like, yeah, it doesn't mean anything. Well, yeah, exactly. No animated frames at all. What the fuck is that? Animated for the bomb.
Home is coming.
Animated frames are the shit, Fuck. But yeah, I mean, there's so many frames. I have so many frames. I have absolutely no idea how I got any. They were for some random reason, I killed so many of this or that, so many of that. And some are gold, some are purple, some are, they're all these different fucking colors. especially the green ones. There's a ton of those. That's what you get for like at every event. You get a green one, you know. But like, nobody remembers why you got what one because there's so many of them. It's just there's too many to remember. It's stupid. It's absolutely pointless to like really care about the frames. In my opinion, anyways. They need to make like I wish they had put more skins in the game that you could buy through you know, your order dockets. Not the fucking real money. Not the real money bullshit. There should be more skins in the game that you can buy with auto dockets. There should be a Havoc store too. Special points for Havoc. Yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope. Well, yeah. Well, like I was just talking to Neil a little while ago about I love 17 to 25 Havoc. That's where I have the most fun. Over 25, I start feeling stressed. Over 25, I start feeling stressed and like, and unless I can do over 25 with a really good group because like I'm not stressed about trying to beat everything on my own, you know. The average group that I queue for over 25 with are fucking terrible. Oh yeah, the D-rank system was shit. Well, yeah, Well, I feel that way no matter how, no matter if I die or if I'm not doing well, I feel that way no matter what level I'm playing, you know. I'm ranked 20 right now, but that's just because because the new season started, right? I was gonna say a new season must have just started because I was like 18 or 19, but now I'm 20. I actually upranked. That'll drop down week by week though. No, dude, you know what sucks? Want to hear something shitty? I pre-ordered it because like I thought it was going to be this huge game because like the other two were both very big games. Killing Floor 3, I bought. So I bought Killing Floor 3, and I checked the other day on Steam charts. Guess how many people are playing it? You have some idea about game numbers, right? There was 500 people playing it in the world on Steam. 500. Terrible to 500 people is nothing. Like Vermintide, you know, Darktide has 5 or 6,000 or something. 5 to 8,000 is what daily numbers are for Darktide. That's just on PC. That doesn't include either of the other systems. So you're talking 10 or 15,000 people playing Darktide. There's 500 fucking people in the world playing Killing Floor 3. Why? Why is that shit? I mean, even Foo Plays played the crap out of it when it first came out. He played it for like a week straight. There's a max number of 20,000 people playing it at one point. Why is it only